right, class, for this worksheet, this is your first worksheet review worksheet for geometry this week, and for the majority of next week we are going to review algebraic skills that you need to have in order to be more successful in geometry. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do today, and maybe for the next couple of days, is to review how to do order of operations, and that is your PEMDAS. So I'm just going to go and show you how to use PEMDAS. I know some of you already know this, but some people need to review it, so we are going to review it. So for example, number one, you have a set of parentheses. Inside it, you have 3 plus 7, and you have a division sign, and then you have 5. So basically, you have two operations. You have a plus, and you have a division. But because of the set of parentheses, you need to be careful about what to do. What I usually recommend students to do is to just write down PEMDAS next to the problem, and just follow it. Okay, so P stands for parentheses. So I see a set of parentheses right here. That means I need to do that first. And sometimes you have one operation, meaning you only do one thing. Sometimes you do two operations, 3, 4, 5. For this problem, it is just addition. So you are just going to go ahead and add the 3 and the 7, and that gives you a 10. And keep writing down everything that you see following that. Okay, so now you have 10 divided by 5. So I'm done with my parentheses. Next, any exponents. Okay, so if you see something like 2 to the third, that's what you want to do, but there's no exponents. The next one, multiplication and division, we always do those together. But you do the one that comes first. Okay, so I don't see any multiplication, but I see a division, so I'm going to go ahead and divide. So you have 10 divided by 5, which is a 2, and once you have a single number, you are done. So the answer is 2. If you're unsure, go to the bottom of the page and make sure that you check the answers. Okay, so answers are always provided. Okay, so number 1 is 2, it checks. Okay, I am going to do a harder problem for you, something like number 17. Okay, so for this one, you definitely want to write PEMDAS down because there are many operations, and you want to make sure that you do all of them in the correct order. Okay, PEMDAS. All right, I'm going to change color here. Maybe I'm going to go to purple. Okay, so parentheses, there is one set right here. And inside the parentheses, there are two operations, okay? You have an exponent, which is the 1 to the second, and then you also have an addition. So there are two operations in there. So again, go back to PEMDAS and see what you need to do first, okay? So you see that exponent comes before addition, so you are going to go ahead and multiply 1 by 1 2 times. Okay, so this here is actually 1. Okay, so you have 1 plus 1, so that whole thing here is a 2. Okay, and then again, just like what I said before, keep writing everything down. So you have 6 minus a 2 plus a 4 divide by a 2. All right, so we took care of the parentheses. Now you have 1, 2, 3 operations. You have a minus, a plus, and a division for the next line. And again, follow with your PEMDAS. Okay, so next, I don't see any parentheses. I see a division. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's going to be a 2. So you have 6 minus a 2 plus a 2. And then we're done with that one. Next, we're going to do addition and subtraction. Again, do the one that comes first. Okay, the mistake is a lot of students think that you have to do addition first, but no, it is what you see first. Okay, so what do I see first? I see the minus first, so you do it first. Okay, so you have 6 minus 2, which is 4. And then again, write down that 2. And the last step is this one right here. So you have a 6 for your answer. And again, go and double check the answer. 17, the answer is 6, so it checks. Okay, I'm going to do one more for you. This one here, number 18. Okay, there's a lot of parentheses for this one, so you want to be very careful. So if you have a parentheses within a parentheses, you are going to just go ahead and, carry out PEMDAS within that grouping symbol, okay? So there's a lot of parentheses, like I said, so here you want to do the one that comes first, okay? So the one that comes first, is this one right here. So take care of that. All right, so this is a 4. Okay, then you have the second set of parentheses, which is this one. And within this one, inside, you also have a set of parentheses. So you want to make sure that you take care of that, okay? So there's this one here. So we got to do that first, okay? So you have the 10 plus 8, which is 18. And then we need to multiply that by 2, okay? So that's going to give you 36. So this whole thing is 36, all right? So now your problem becomes 4 times 36 divided by a 6, okay? So what do we want to do first is now we are done with the parentheses, so we are going to go ahead and cross that out. Okay, no exponents. Multiplication and division, I see a multiplication here. Again, do the one that comes first. So 4 times 36 is going to give you 144. I'm just going to write it right here, okay? 144. And then, of course, you again want to write down the division, divide by 6. And so now we divide, okay? So 144 divided by 6 is going to give you 24. And again, check your answer in the back. This is number 18. In number 18, 24 is the correct answer. Okay, so this is how you do order of operations. Again, use PEMDAS, write it next to each problem, and hopefully that is going to help you come to the or get the correct answer. And you can always use a calculator, I don't mind, but you have to show your work. Okay, in this class, no work means no credit. So even if you use a calculator, you need to show the work one step at a time. So for example, even like number 6 here, there is a division here, so you do that first, but then I want to see it. Okay, so make sure that you underline the step that you are doing, and of course the last thing is to always box your answer. All right, that's all. I think that's all we need for this one. Hopefully this will get you a head start on your first assignment for the week. Thank you.